Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here today. I'm Carrie Lynn, and here on my channel I share DIYs, homemaking, vlogs, a little bit of everything. So if you enjoy any of that, make sure you hit that red subscribe button. It is completely free and I really appreciate the support so much. So today I'm going to share with you a kitchen refresh. This is a project that I have had on the to-do list for years. And years and years. Actually, as a matter of fact, when we first bought our house, one of the things that I loved about our house was that the kitchen sink had a window above it so I could look out in the yard and see the kids playing. Well, quickly realized that it was a frosted window. And so basically what happened, just a little backstory, the guy who bought the house before us, he was like a home flipper, and he bought the house in terrible shape. According to our neighbors, this house had like literally holes in the wall to get to the other rooms. It was so bad. And he came in, completely gutted it, redid everything, the drywall, the flooring, all the windows and doors he replaced. But when he replaced the windows, somehow a miscommunication happened and the frosted bathroom window ended up in the kitchen and then the clear window ended up in the bathroom. So there was like a mix up there, and they're on the same side of the house. So I think that's probably like what happened. And yeah, it's annoying. It's not like you can't see through it. I did do a privacy screen on it. I got this stuff from Lowe's. It's like a decorative peel and stick type of thing that you put on the window to make it look more decorative. And honestly, it doesn't look terrible. I always get compliments on the window, but I would love to be able to look into my backyard. Y'all know we've worked really hard on that space, and I would love to be able to admire it when I'm washing the dishes and see the kids playing and see them in the pool if I'm right here in the kitchen or whatever. So I think it's really important to have a new window put in, not just for looks, but for also functionality purposes too. Like, I need to be able to see my backyard. So we're getting that done today. My dad's coming over. We're going to run to Lowe's. We're going to pick out a window together. We're going to start installing it. The plan is also to replace the sliding glass door because the seal did break on that. I'll show you what that looks like. So this is the back window or back door. You can see the seal did break, so there's moisture trapped in between the window pane. It looks disgusting. You can never clean it. It doesn't come clean. I can wipe it down a million times, but that moisture stays in there. So yeah, we're going to replace that as well. But the plan is to replace the kitchen window first. That way we can kind of get an idea of what we're working with as far as like the stucco goes on the house and just how much of a project this is going to be before we start on that. So the plan today is to take this out and replace it with a window I could actually see through. I'm so freaking excited. So excited. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm actually going to put this on my bathroom window because my bathroom window right now is completely clear and I don't have blinds up or anything. But you can't see anything from our bathroom because the building's here, so it's fine. But I'm going to reuse this stuff. It actually is really cool. If you're looking for a decorative screen privacy, I definitely recommend this one. It's really great quality. It's held up for years. So while I wait for my dad to get here, I'm going to go ahead and start working on taking the trim down. And yeah. Okay, that's what I'll do. I'm trying to think like what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the trim down and then I'm going to clean up on the outside of the window, like outside on the porch, so we have a clear workspace. So that's something I can do before he gets here. First thing I'm going to do is take the privacy screen off and put it in the bathroom. So as soon as I peeled one section off, I went ahead and took it right in there. That way it didn't get like all wrinkled and stuff. But this is so easy to work with. Even if it does fold up, it doesn't stick to itself that great, but it sticks to the windows really good. And we have a lot of heat here. I mean, the back side of my house gets sun most of the day and it holds great. It doesn't peel or lift or anything like that. So like I said earlier, I definitely recommend if you are in the market to put a privacy screen up on your window, this is great. So this is what the kitchen window looks like without the film. I don't know why this makes me giggle. Because like, who in their right mind would put this in a kitchen? Ugh. You know, I know crap happens, but come on, man. This looks crazy. should not have come off that easy. I have like 2 nails in there. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Okay. Oh my god, it looks so bad. It looks so bad without these here.
Yeah, you do.
We didn't think to check the window and all the corners for cracks. I know, how silly, but definitely do that before you leave the store. When we got back home, we realized that there was a very large crack in the corner. It was kind of hidden from the actual tags itself, but yeah, so we ended up having to take it back. And it just added more and more to the project. And honestly, sometimes projects just don't work out as you expect them to. Sometimes they're a little bit more complicated and there's a little bit more hiccups, but you just got to stay focused and keep going.
I'm just making sure it's going.
Okay.
So then, I gotta take it back out and fix this corner right here.
I like it.
Now that looks like it's fitting out here, is it in there?
Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah. Is it level?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks great.
Huh?
It looks great. Gotta do some trim boards here and here and kind of encase it.
That's it.
Okay. Oh no.
Yeah, I wouldn't mess with it.
It's cold, Dad.
I know, but it's not borders.
I gotta get it off before it dries. Because then it'll be stuck in there. I'll come to that side. I'll get it off. Yeah, it's good.
WD-40 ones are not good.
How you doing?
Okay.
What are you doing? You done sprayed it through the window.
Oh, well, that's what this is up to. You have to clean it. You'll have to clean it.
Okay. Oh, I got it.
Huh?
Thank you, Mom. Oh no, now it's on me. I have been hard at it with projects recently between the kitchen, the side yard, the backyard. I feel like my plate is so full, but it's been really fun to be like working on things that have been on the to-do list for years, but we've just kind of put off. And financially it just didn't seem the right move to fix up a lot of this stuff, because we thought this was just kind of like a starter home we were going to sell, and it was like, oh, let's just make it work, and once we find our forever home, we're going to just list it. But we've ultimately decided, and I've told you guys this before, that this is essentially like our forever home, because we don't ever plan on selling. Eventually, this will be like more of an investment property if we want to rent it out, or rent it to one of the kids, or eventually, like way down the line, if like we decide to retire and sell it, we'll turn around and travel. But ultimately, I don't think we'll ever actually sell our house. I'm praying that, with making an extra payment every single year, that we can get it paid off a lot sooner. That is the ultimate goal. That's what we've been working towards, but that's a whole nother story for another day. If you ever want to hear it, let me know. I have just been really focusing on like what we have, what we can do to fix up what we got. But let me show you the window. Let me show you like kind of what the plan is moving forward, because I do have like some really good ideas. It's just a matter of getting it done, So I need to finish what we have started already. So it's going to take some time. So I don't want you guys to think that these projects are just going to be like rolling out, which I mean, I say that and then they might. I am just a very go with the flow type of person, if you haven't noticed. If I have the means to do it, I'll do it. If not, it might take me a little bit. But patience is key. So here's the window. It needs to be cleaned. Don't mind like all the smudges on it and everything. The reason that's there is because my dad uses WD-40 to like help smooth out the caulk on the outside of the window to make it like nice and smooth. It's just easier because the stuff that he was using is like super good quality, but it's very messy, and that just helps you kind of smooth it out better. But it ended up getting on the window, and then I tried to clean it with Dawn, and then I just made it worse. I kind of like smeared it in. So I need some good glass cleaner to clean that. So I'll be getting some of that soon. Obviously, I'm going to trim out the window. This cabinet I am going to be taking down. I want to do tile backsplash all over the kitchen. And I know y'all have heard me say that for a long time, but I promise you it's actually happening soon. I already went and looked at some different tiles. I'll go ahead and include that footage here because my daughter and I went to the Floor and Decor, I think is what it's called. They actually have great prices too. So let me include that footage. I'll show you guys like some of the ideas I have, and then we'll chat more about the kitchen. Look at the sink bowls. That is it. I love that, but I want mine to be vertical. Okay, and then what? Yeah. They have some really pretty displays. This one would hide the dirt and everything so well. That's what it looks like. If I had to choose, that's what I would choose. Which, I mean, I don't know as far as durability goes. Oh yeah, look, this is the good kind too. It's not the particle board stuff.
Oh, look, here's the difference.
Okay, so now that y'all got to see the tile backsplashes that I like, I really love the squares. That was like my favorite look out of all of them. I like the variation of color, and I like that the tiles are not like perfect. They have like that rough edge. That's the look I prefer because I feel like it's a lot more timeless. I really love the thin, skinny ones, but I want to do it, instead of doing it horizontal, I want all mine facing vertical, like lined up in a line. I really like that look as well. So we'll see. I'm just going to kind of like think about it. I'll give it some time. I'll work on the trim work. I'll take this cabinet down. Give me some time to really like process and think about what I want to do. So if y'all have any suggestions, let me know. Now's the time because I haven't decided on anything yet, and I won't yet. I still have to work on other projects that I've started. But so far, so good. This pendant light is coming down. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I'm going to replace that with something, you know, that just works better, that's not glass, because look at this mess. So because it's under the sink, the steam and stuff, it gets so dirty. It's so gross. Like I cannot keep it clean. And I did take the light bulb out because it's attached to the light switch to this. And then when my dad was trying to install the window, the light was like in his face, so I took the bulb out. But that is where we are so far with the kitchen. Also, I wanted to point out, the kitchen is so much brighter now. So now I can actually see when I'm cleaning a lot better. Like even with all the lights on, it was still pretty dark in here because of the frosted windows. And then this, you know, sliding glass door was so messed up from that seal being broke. Now I feel like the kitchen just looks cleaner. Well, no, I'm sorry. It looks brighter. Now I can see, so I can clean better. Like, look at my door. Like, I didn't even notice how bad that looked until the window was replaced. But anyway, it's coming together. Also, I wanted to update you guys on the arch. I was gonna do an arch from like on this wall going up and then over around to kind of like separate the kitchen from the rest of the space. I talked about doing that. I was like dead set on it. I'm glad I waited and like kind of got y'all's opinions. And I do agree with a lot of you that it may close in the house a little too much, especially since we only have 8-foot ceilings. I don't want, you know, like the ceiling to feel so low. But one of the things about adding an arch would be really cool is if I did have an archway here, I could do like beams in here, like going across. And it would actually help because we have a problem, okay? This is one of the things that are on the to-do list to fix. It's just it's actually way out of budget right now, so it's fine. It's okay. I fixed the crack. It's not a crack anymore. It is a crack, but I sealed it. So our ceiling is drooping right here. Just right here it is. I think whoever installed the drywall just did like a crappy job. The guy who flipped the house did like a quick flip on it, and this one panel of drywall is starting to droop because it doesn't have nothing to screw to. So we have to add a new beam in the attic. So that's something that we're going to be working on. But if we did do an arch here, we could fix this, and then we could do like wooden beams, which I've always wanted in my house, like faux wooden beams. I think would be so pretty. So we'll see. Just add it to the to-do list. I feel like I can't even talk about projects because I'll be like, oh, I want to do this, and oh, I want to do that. And I have like so many running ideas up here. It becomes a little overwhelming because I have a lot I want to do. It's just a matter of accomplishing it, but also working on things that are more priority. Like there's other things that are, kind of like on the forefront or more affordable to work on versus like redoing all the drywall in here is not really something that's, number one, it's not easy. It's extremely expensive, and it would take us having to like kind of move out to have someone come in and replace it. And we're talking thousands and thousands of dollars. So yeah, for now it's fine. It's actually been like this since don't even want to tell you this. I'm going to tell you anyway. So when we bought our house, we had something going on in the attic. I can't remember what happened. I don't remember why, but someone got up here. And I remember him walking across and it cracked. Like the drywall cracked. I was like, oh my gosh, she's going to fall through the freaking ceiling. Well, at that point, we like lifted it up, screwed it back in, fixed it. It was fine. Well, over time, it's just drooped more and more. So it's been like this for a long time. It's never gotten any worse or anything like that. It just cracked when the guy walked across. I don't know. And since then, it's just kind of hung out low. So we need to fix it. But when we did talk to my dad about fixing it, he did say it was like a big, it's not a cheap fix, fixing all the drywall. Because it's not just that area that's messed up. Like, you can see where the drywall, I don't know if you can see this crack or not, it's kind of light, but there's a crack running across here. It's just whoever did the drywall just didn't do the greatest job. They did a quick fix. Like there's, even here, I don't know if you can see this or not. Hopefully you can see it, but there's like, they just didn't know what they were doing, I guess. I don't know, but we'll fix it. It's on the list. But it would be really cool to have some pretty faux beams. And the reason I would be able to do that with the arch is because I would be able to have a spot for the beam to end. You know what I mean? Like you can't do a beam from way over here all the way over there. It's like crazy. You would need like to have some type of, cut off. And if we had the arch going up here, we could have some faux beams. I think that would be so stunning, but that's more aesthetic. It's fine. We'll wait on that. We'll do other things that are more important. And let me stop telling you what I'm going to do because then everyone's going to expect me to do it like the arch. When I said I was going to do the arch, I feel like a lot of people were waiting on that project. But I'm glad I didn't do it because like I said, we need to fix the ceiling before we can work on that. But anyway, I actually have to run by Walmart. I got to grab some groceries for tonight's dinner. So I'm going to go do that. I got to get my house cleaned. It's a freaking mess. I have stuff everywhere. My living room's all out of sorts too. I scooted the chair back because we're not using our big system right now. So I'm able to scoot it back against this wall. That's where the vent is. And so for now, it kind of makes the living room bigger. And we've just been using our little like space heaters and the fireplace to heat up the house, which has been fine because it's been so freaking cold, you guys. It was like 41 degrees this morning. It was crazy, but I love it. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye, y'all.